It's Friday Night Pints, live from Barstool, River North. If you're watching, you know what? Give me a zoom real quick, Nick, if you can. Just zoom in on this kid's crotch. I mean, Feidelberg is wearing...
I read my pants. Deal with it.
Feidelberg is wearing, like, tatters.
Yeah,
like, it's shredded clothing.
These are a sneeze away from coming off.
Like, yeah. Like, if I drop my wallet, hey, can you pick that up for me? Your pants are coming off.
Like I'll tell you this. When I'm wearing different pairs of boxers sometimes...
Yeah, you're hanging.
I pop a nut.
Oh,
yeah, I've been wearing these jeans full nut hanging.
That is... Are you going to retire these? Is this your last one?
No,
you're going to keep going.
probably not.
I've done that.
Just keep wearing them?
You're over 30, right?
Yeah, 33.
Stop giving a fuck. I just don't care. I just don't care.
It is. If
I
I
wear
wear
these shorts and another pair of shorts every
That's
single
it,
day
every
during the
day.
summer.
Yeah.
I rotate them each day, and then that's it.
I have one pair of athletic shorts I've worn every single day here.
Yeah.
That's what I wear to exercise every time. They've been worn 6 times and sweating heavily.
Oh, that's kind of
Yeah.
gross.
Yeah.
That's a bit much, but whatever.
But yeah, if I have these...
Wait, when did you rip them?
Don't know.
I mean, I rip them every time I wear them. Because it's like a rip that's getting progressively worse.
Right.
But they're...
It's like... If you were a chick, it would be hot.
It's about to go right
it's
there.
like
That's
right
about to go.
it, yeah.
And then if I'm like... I have like longer briefs. Like almost like, you know, like sometimes when you're wearing like athletic shorts and the compression shorts
kinda
shows
like comes
through.
longer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if I have to wear briefs like that, otherwise, like if I'm wearing boxers, nuts all over the place. Like everywhere.
Nuts
You gotta be
all
careful
over
with
the
Bro,
place,
I've worn
Jackie.
I've worn these with you while we recorded a podcast with just my peen hanging.
Peen hanging. Peen hanging. Jackie ripped her pants too, so you guys can
Yeah,
either
it's like
rip
the simulation thing.
pants gang.
The what?
I said it's like we're like the same. It's like the simulation.
Yeah,
I literally ripped it.
like
right in the same
Jackie
spot.
and Feidelberg are kind of like mirror images of the universe. So like when one thing happens to one, it happens to the other.
You want to know what
Like
Zach's?
Feidelberg can start drinking and Jackie starts getting drunk. It's like,
No, Zach's response so it's the same pair of jeans that I got the second pair because I ripped the first pair, and Zach's like, maybe just stop doing squats. So I think it's just I just can't fit
you think
all
it's a good
this
thing.
ass
You got that ass so that you
in
rip
them
your
jeans.
pants. Got
Yeah,
it.
because it's the second pair of jeans apparently you ripped
Yeah.
recently.
It's just
Exactly the issue I have.
same with you. Exactly.
Your legs are just huge, bro.
Yeah.
Ripping
Caked
pants.
up.
Today's episode is brought to you by Curve. This is the new shit. It's coming to America.
Coming
Curve
to
car.
America.
It's going to take over this country, man, because it's already taken over the UK, and you know they're always one step ahead of us when it comes to this technology shit. So
Not on democracy,
it's
though.
one. we won that battle. Although, did we? You can take all of your credit cards in your wallet and combine it all into the Curve card. So you can put a couple credit cards on there, put your debit card on there, and then all you got to do is swipe this, give this to the waitress. You can use this as a regular card, and then you decide whether you want to put it on this card or that card. You want to split it up, put half on my credit, half on my debit, whichever works. Also, you get Curve points on top of the regular points you get for your credit cards and your debit cards, so you get extra points and extra cash back. And it's convenient because it keeps everything all in one easy spot. It's got some good weight to it. It's more of like a metal card, so it's not like something flimsy that you're gonna lose.
Feel like a fancy boy.
It's like a super skinny wallet that has everything you need. So right now you can't get it yet because, like I said, it has not dropped here in America, but you can get on the waiting list. So go to curve.com/barstool and you can get your name on the wait list for when they do finally drop it, and MasterCard will send you one your way. So get your Curve today. So we're at Barstool River North. This place is awesome. I have not been here yet. It looks dope. I mean, both bars, Philly and Chicago, both look really, really well done. What are you pointing at? A little bit.
Sorry, I'm manspreading. Yeah, this place is fucking sick. This place is very sick, despite the fact that parking around here is a little difficult.
Yep.
There's a...
We've been driving a boat around Chicago. I'm going to kill you. You were like, parking's easy in Chicago. It's a major city. It's as difficult to park in here as
You
it is
told
in
him
New
it
York.
was easy to park in River North?
I haven't been to River North. I don't know all of Chicago. I've never had a
Nick's like, in my house, it's easy to park. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you.
Just put it next to the trailer. We're good to go. When we were first talking about the plan, he was like, you want to rent a car? And I was like, because we got one in Nashville, which is a little more like, even that was a problem, but like Nashville kind of made sense, a little more driving. I was like, okay, I don't know Chicago, but like, There's not gonna be a problem parking. He's like, no, it's fine. it's a problem if I had a smart car, let alone a goddamn Denali.
A Tesla would have been easy.
Yeah.
There's about 50,000
There's a million
Tesla
of the
spots.
plug-in
in
spots,
in
the charging spots. So we've got a boat to drive around here. It is nice, but it's a pain in the ass. So we've been driving around, and pretty much every neighborhood I go through, one of you guys from Chicago is like, "Well, watch out for this neighborhood. Watch out for that."
That's
neighborhood."
not true.
And I
It's
do
Dante.
get it, but you just said it.
Oh.
You said you're going to get carjacked.
As a joke.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
As a
Yeah.
You didn't
joke.
sound like you were talking about it. For real?
Dante has, I think, a fantasy.
I mean,
of
Dante's
getting
a
murdered in
complete
Chicago.
and total lunatic.
I think he wants to get shot. I think he wants to use that like go bag of his.
I mean, you guys follow him
know,
on
like,
social
use that
media, right?
doomsday- doomsday bag?
He's a lunatic.
Dude, he was
crazy
like,
person.
when I was at dinner with him the other night, he's like, yeah, you know, I don't know if people know this, but Chicago's had a rough 2 years. I was like,
Yeah,
Dante,
it's gotten worse
I
for
follow you
sure,
on Twitter.
but
I'm
I've
like, I'm
never
well
one
aware.
time felt
we know.
unsafe ever.
Yeah, that
I-
I felt the same way about New York, where it's like I understand crime is up. I've seen the videos. I've heard the stories. It's all bad. I get that. My experience in New York City has changed zero.
It's
from
so-
15 to 37.
There's actually the New York Times did like a full report that like the crime is up, but it's still safer to be in New York City than it is in small town America.
Yeah, I mean, Jackie stumbles home blackout drunk every single night, and nothing happens to her, right?
But I feel the same here as I feel in New York, which is
Yeah.
I feel nothing. Which it might be because I'm living on cloud nine and I don't really pay attention to things. But like I have not felt in danger despite what Dante has attempted to put into me for a single fucking second.
I will tell you this much. Your pride representation is not great.
Lacking.
I mean,
Yeah.
New York City is Pride Central. Chicago
Well,
is like,
You
I mean,
you didn't go to Boys Town.
Yeah, you
Because
we
walked
were
by
right around
there
the
and
corner.
it's just-
it was popping.
I mean, well, to be fair, I think it's pretty always gay.
Yeah, I mean, if you go to the gay part of town, they're going to be celebrating Pride. You go to the fucking hood in New York, and they got the rainbows out.
Yeah, I mean, we love gay people. Well, it's because we're gay. There are
It's the
gays
gayest city in
everywhere.
America.
And yeah, I was gonna say
Well, San Francisco,
second,
right?
second. Yeah.
But are we literally the second gay? Like the
I'm
most
pretty
gay?
confident we're the
That's
second
just probably
gayest,
a
as of the
numbers
last
thing,
one.
though. I wonder
No, I
about
think it's
percentage.
percent. No, I'm pretty sure it's
Percentage?
percentage.
Okay. Yeah, we're probably
Yeah.
super gay.
Where is Boys Town? When did you walk by Boys Town?
Well, it's like not.
It's right by the
right
office.
by the office.
We're basically
So-
in Boys
No,
Town.
specifically.
Wrigley. It's Wrigley.
That's so. It's number
Give me
one.
an address.
Number one comment on
longitude, latitude.
number one comment on Barstool Chicago for what part of the city does Fights live in was the picture of him was just Boys Town.
Is it? I mean,
That's
is
a
it called
compliment. If you're-
Boys
if I-
Town because
I
it's
went
the gay
so
part of
I
town?
went actually so this is my second time in Chicago. I went last year for the Barstool Classic and I visited my friend. He lived like on the other side of Boys Town, whatever that is. I don't really know. And we walked down there and there was this it was like I'm a trans gay something like stopped us on the street and they were like,
If I said that, that would be offensive.
that was
I don't know, one of these trading gay things.
but like it was like clearly a homeless person just trying to get our money and my buddy was like stopped and like gave her money and I was like, what are you doing, dude?
just-
And
yeah.
and he was like, well, I didn't know, like they seem like they need money and I was like, no, they like
People
that's
are
just
still-
not the same.
People still give out money to the. Don't give out money to homeless people. Have we had that conversation?
Well, I keep buying
got
food
I got
for
scammed.
homeless people, and then like
You keep what?
I keep buying food for homeless people, and then like it's like
Well, we haven't talked about this yet.
Yeah, no, this is a new chapter.
Let's unfold this.
on.
Let's unpack this.
I,
Like you're going into stores.
I go well. So
buying
there's
things and
this
bringing it
one
back out
near
to
my
them?
new apartment. There's this. It's like not in a good place, and there's this one like
There's a lot of
whatever.
homeless, yeah.
Like there's this one like what's it called? Bodega. And every time I go in there, like one time I went in there and like 5 people. I bought meals for like everybody in the store because there was only homeless people in the store. And I
know
like
the exact place you're talking about, and there are a lot. Of
yes.
homeless
It's
people
like you walk in and like then I felt bad and then one man started yelling at me, so I was just like I'm just gonna buy it for like everybody. So then I did. But then like before, like I would always feel bad, so I would just like buy. But then they're never grateful. Like they never say thank you.
Like,
Oh,
what do
see,
you
I-
want? Are you taking orders, or are you just like? Let
Yeah,
me get a ham
that
and
time I
cheese?
literally was like a waitress, and I was like taking orders. And then like the last guy, like I like
Psycho.
couldn't afford, so I got him a power bar. I was like, sorry, like he asked
Hi
for.
guys, sorry. You're like,
I'm like,
you're like
I
here's a
don't-
power bar, and now I'm one of you.
Yeah. I was like, listen, I'm trying to find a sugar daddy myself. Like I can't be your sugar mom.
I'm probably poorer than you are, guy.
yeah.
Thanks.
And one guy he asked for salmon over rice. I was like, I can't afford that.
Let me get a fillet, medium
yeah,
rare,
yeah.
charred on the outside with some cream spinach. Thanks.
We get a salmon over.
It was a
Nobody
wild
better than
thing
you,
to
babe.
ask.
Nobody better than you.
Thanks. Yeah.
What was the tab on that?
I was like, I mean, it was a pretty cheap bodega, and I ended up getting like power bar. Like I got the whole squad like something like fairly cheap, so it ended up being like 27, 28 or
That's
something.
for when you're popping in to get a water and a power bar, you walk out $30 lighter. It's like,
Yeah,
what the
yeah,
fuck?
yeah.
When you're
It's
trying
like-
to pay your $2,000 rent and shit, it's
Yeah.
not easy. Have you gone back like since and like?
You can't
No,
go
I
back.
can't- I can't
yeah,
go back-
you
I
can't
can't go back
there.
to that
Every time they
place.
see you, they're gonna be like, "Oh,
Yeah,
guys,
yeah, yeah,
she's coming,
exactly.
she's coming, she's coming."
So I gotta find a new bodega, I guess.
Well,
but
that is again, yeah.
New York's fucking brutal. Like, I can't.
But wait, anyway, back to Boys Town real quick. Is it called Boys Town because it became the gay section of town? Is that just ironic, or is that like?
I would assume.
Because that
I'm
seems a little bit on the
99%.
nose to me.
I'm
Like,
99%
Gay ball
sure.
town, like this is where the gays are.
Yes.
I
No.
think it's technically Lakeview.
And
Like,
then- and
Wrigley's
then
not actually a neighborhood.
called
Right,
Boys
it's right.
Town?
Yeah, it's like so. Yeah,
That's-
correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's like between the office and like Wrigley.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's, I mean, if it's not named after the gays, then
That's
we
like-
took over.
It was, and then we just changed it a year ago to North Halsted.
Yeah, because that's what I'm saying. It feels like
It
it's.
was like we're like, yes, this is Boys Town. It's iconic. This is yours. And then
This is yours. Nick's ready to segregate us. This is your area. Here you go.
That is funny. That feels like one of those things where, like, if I were you, I would like want the segregation. Like, keep these gross straights. out
yeah,
of
why
it.
d-
You know,
yeah,
they're
Kevin.
well dressed. They're all in shape. They all want to fuck each other. It's like, get the fat uggos out.
Yeah, why do you think I hang out in the West Village
Yeah.
and Hell's
Chelsea.
Kitchen?
Yeah,
That's
right.
it.
It's like-
That's yes.
That's a situation where I think segregation is probably like primo.
Yeah, let's cut that for a clip right there.
I think segregation is pretty fire. So wait, you think that everybody? Well, I guess it's just Dante, but I feel like I've heard it from a couple.
No,
people.
it's
So
for
you're-
sure
what, you're the
gotten
big-
worse.
You're like the big,
especially
bad guy of
this
Chicago,
exact
you're not
area.
afraid?
No, I'm not. I'm not afraid because I think I'm tough or anything. But like the numbers and percentages of you getting carjacked or something are so astronomical. Yeah.
That is
like
the other
it
thing. I
went
keep
up
hearing a
to
lot
like
about
maybe
carjacking.
1%.
Is that a thing in Chicago?
So
'Cause I don't think there's many
yes.
carjackings in New York.
Yes, we have
Muggings
a really
and shit
shitty
like that, but-
DA, and she just lets everybody go. They'll get arrested and then they're carjacking a couple days later.
That's some Baltimore shit. That's
And,
Wait, so is that
um,
the crime? Like, what kind of crime is it? Like,
It's right now. It's
Grand
carjacking's
larceny.
like the big thing. Obviously, guns because there's a whole bunch of reasons for it. But the carjacking, they rob you, and within like 24 hours, that car's on a ship to China, filing off the
some
VIN
shit.
number and everything,
Yeah.
and they'll get a couple grand for the car. It's happening all over down here now. It used to happen on the outskirts in like the actual bad neighborhoods, but they're coming in here because they know and they're having kids do it too, like Breaking Bad. So they'll have like 15-year-old kids sticking guns in people's faces because they're
Shit.
juveniles, you know?
Yeah, it's like I'll go to juvie for 6
Yeah,
months or something like that.
right.
And I'm good.
Can I'm gonna make a confession right now, and we might have to cut it out. I have been, we'll leave it in because we're only here for like 24 more hours after this. I have been walking around everywhere.
Looking again.
I've had $1,000 in my pocket everywhere. I broke it last night.
Yeah, last night we're out. He goes, "I've only got hundreds." I was like, "Okay, Sinatra, calm down, dude."
What is
Why
that
do you
for?
have all that money?
I went to the bank the other day.
Ben Frank.
And I just had to. I went just to fucking. I went to just check my account. It was like a credit union, like at home. Like I don't have a credit card for it. I don't have a. It's not online banking. It's a small bank that. It's a bank that my mom used to watch my money in.
Right.
And I went. I was at home, so I drove over to the bank just to check my balance. And then when the woman asked if that's all I wanted to do, she kind of had attitude, where she's like, "That's all. That's it. That's all you wanted to do."
I'll take some cash too.
And I was like, and also $1,000.
You just like freaked out.
Now I'm just
You spazzed out. He spazzed out.
I don't know what to do.
He
with
spazzed.
it. I'm just hoping someone takes it off me on the street.
I mean, theoretically, you could end up carrying that around for months.
Months. I
When was
never
the
use
last time
cash,
the only
dude.
reason-
I never have cash.
I
on me.
I broke
needed
this
cash
to
was for the
fucking-
fucking batting cages.
I broke this to take a couple cuts at Sluggers last night. That's
That's like
the only reason
thing that
that's-
requires cash in the last 10 years.
And then I gave a 20 to the fucking. It's insane, by the way. At Sluggers, they have bathroom attendants. That
Yeah.
doesn't seem like a bar that needs bathroom
No.
attendants.
But they'll
You
throw them in
you
there
gave
because
a
they know they
20
got
to a bathroom
suckers like
attendant?
I
you
didn't
that
have
give
any
them money.
ones on me. I fucking spent them all on tokens to play Sluggers.
That is.
Bought a pack of smokes from him first.
I didn't see cigarettes. I did ask for a Tootsie Roll. Said-
Bathroom attendance is the all-time scam.
It's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I know
We
how
got
to
one
go to
here.
the bathroom and
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
yeah, that's what's up.
I think.
like even if they have the pack of gum and the mouthwash and I think sometimes they have like floss and all
Yeah.
the shit that like
Cologne.
if you were on a date or something and I need deodorant, I don't know, all that shit, like for the one time maybe you need it, like, hey, that's nice. The other 999 million times you're gonna go to the bar, I am just gonna go pee and then fucking walk out, and I don't even need the soap because I'm
And
not washing my
he
hands.
dude,
they,
he was-
they,
I hate
yeah.
when they do
It's
that.
so-
Oh, I can do that.
I'm like, I can do my own soap.
He was
But I
in
feel bad.
front of the door with the soap out. Like I had no.
Now
And that's $1.
I had to
you
do it.
have to.
This just reminded me. I forgot. Pabs and I. He's smiling over there because he remembers. We went to the bathroom last night, also at Sluggers, and
You guys are hooking up in there.
the guy came at us with the soap, and we just went straight by him.
Oh,
Just-
you
we
didn't
were
see
like,
him
"There's
move.
no
I
shot.
have-
We're even washing our hands. We're out of here."
I don't know if that's an age thing too, or just an experience or whatever. But I will barrel through a Girl Scout selling cookies. The kids on the subway who need money for their basketball.
That's
team,
an age
the
thing.
subway attendants.
I'm at that point, too.
Right
I'm not
now,
there yet.
I'm doing the fucking. We're putting this car back and forth every time in the hotel. When I leave, I'm gonna give him a big tip. I'm not doing $1 every single time now. I'm sorry, man. I'm just not doing it. I can't cater all these little fucking dumb inconveniences of life that I don't really want or care about. So Jackie we were almost heading to the hospital last night. We could have ended up with needing to find an emergency dentist.
That's so dramatic. Dude,
Wait,
what?
all right, let me
Okay,
tell.
go.
It could have easily been an emergency dentist. Otherwise, like if it hit you in the face or something. I'm not saying the rest of your body, but Jackie, we went to Sluggers, and me and Fights took some cuts, and then we were like, Jackie, you should do it for the vlog too. Now, Jackie apparently is from outer space and has never seen. She just watched.
I was gonna say,
Moneyball.
mind you, we were just at a baseball game.
At a baseball game, she
Yeah, but-
watched Moneyball. At the baseball game, I'll give it to her.
I think I
because
know where this is going.
We were watching. Everyone was on their phones. Someone was really watching home plate. But you did just watch Moneyball, and you were talking about it. We.
It's not like I learned
told
how to
her-
play baseball from Moneyball.
No, but you
also said how
learned-
many games you went to. I said, this is your first game. You went, no, I've been to so many. Are you
No,
kidding
I
me?"
said that ironic, like sarcastic.
Did you ever play T-ball? You no
I didn't play T-ball. Yeah, I did.
any baseball
Yeah, I
in
did.
Little League?
Yeah.
But you're
Pitch.
aware of
Yeah,
like
but-
the concept. You hit a bat a ball and then you run around the bases, right?
Yeah.
Bro,
yes.
we said
I get
go,
that.
Go stand at home plate. She stood on
then
home plate.
Those
already put the
machines are
things
very
are-
inaccurate too.
Yeah,
Yes.
not-
Yeah.
Actually, that's
But
actually
why-
what would have saved us. Every ball was in the outside.
Yeah,
batter's
exactly,
box.
exactly.
But we all. Somebody probably should have just calmly said, "Jackie, move to your left or move to your right." We all just went. She was like,
More
was like,
spazzy.
What?
Wait, but why
So she
would
just
I
stood there
not
spazzing out?
think that home plate, the one marker that there is where I stand? Like, if you're gonna have me stand somewhere else, then put a giant X or something.
What about a big
it
box?
usually
What about a
is.
big square?
There is.
What about
I don't
a
know
big
if they have
rectangle
them batting
called the
cages.
There is.
batter's box?
I don't think that there was at
absolutely
Slugger.
Oh, there
100%.
sure was.
I don't
There
think
sure
that there was.
Well, thank God we have video because I promise you there
can
was.
guarantee you there was batter's boxes and sluggers 1,000,000,000%.
Okay,
So maybe
okay.
that is.
I don't know, but all I know is like I
can
was under the
understand.
impression
If
that
I
you
told-
stand at first base and you hit it. So I thought that you stand in first.
Home plate.
There is
If I
a
were
little
to
box
tell
there, isn't there?
Shay,
Yeah, right there.
go stand at
That's a
home
box.
plate.
She would know.
No, but even like
I
if
look
she
so
stood on the
unathletic.
base, I'd be like, oh no, I meant stand next to it. I'm sorry, like take me very literal. She's also 6, so there's a difference. But
It was-
imagine-
it was
and we're
very-
lucky that like that first pitch takes a little longer than I
Yeah.
expected. So if I don't know, maybe 5 seconds more, it would have been Happy Gilmore. Like
I would have figured it out. I would have figured it out. Again, I
would
tell you
figure
this.
out
I
after-
quick
I
reaction.
figured after a
Quick
pitch hit
reaction.
you.
I just done.
Oh, you were as good as your reaction time may be, and I'm already questioning that. I think you were a couple drinks deep to the point that there was not going to be any reaction time.
Yeah.
But also impressive.
Yeah,
For someone who didn't know where you stand,
no.
you made contact like 5 times.
Yeah. No, you had a pretty good swing for.
Yeah.
Also, what was funny was once, and again, I don't know why we would have expected it. I would have expected it after she just stood on home plate. Once we told her to move, she was just like standing, like out of the batter's box. Like even the second and third places she stood were ridiculous.
Yeah,
too.
you weren't.
It was like just stand in the square. And in the middle
I
of the
told you
rectangle.
guys so many times. I said I don't want to do this. I don't know how to do this, and you guys said
do it either. You
so
got to do
it
these
would have been on
things.
you.
Huh?
If something would have happened, that's on you.
I know it was. That's why I freaked out. I was
Yeah.
like, oh my god, let's get out of here before something terrible happens.
You guys both did well. I was.
I don't think I did.
You
well.
didn't think
Final-
that you did,
final-
but
final
both of
verdict.
you guys like.
I probably got some
I obviously.
Were you
don't
in
know
like the
anything.
softball cage or
No, we were in the
We
soft
slow-
baseball.
the
Slow baseball.
slowest baseball one.
Yeah.
got up there and dropped dingers?
How often do you like go to? Do you go to batting cages? Do you play?
No,
do
not
you play in a
anymore.
league or
I
anything?
play catch a handful of
but
times
like
in summer.
So what was
like
the last
Ryan
time
and I'll go all
what
the
was last
time.
You swung.
In the fall at Northwestern.
Yeah, so that's not
I
crazy.
did the 100 mile an hour
For-
cage.
Oh my god.
What?
Yeah.
Did you
I was
can you hit
making
it?
contact after a minute. Yeah.
Like
I was squaring it
flipping
up.
it or
I
like-
was squaring it
like
up a little
hits?
bit. I was squaring it up.
where you hit? Were they
I,
foul
it's
balls
it's
or
all
were
on
they hits?
video. We did it for video.
Oh, man, I didn't see them.
That's our most viewed video. Yes, I hit a few that were like ropes that would have been in the game.
Okay.
But it's
that is
easy to-
wildly impressive.
That's very, very
it's,
impressive.
It's not though. If you play
Bro.
baseball, you know how to time. If you know a pitch is coming, you know
Bro,
you can time
I
it
don't
up.
care. Whatever. Yes, if you're like in the middle of your career, fine. If how old are you?
33.
If you're 33, you're not your Uncle Rico out here, man. It's like hitting 100 miles an hour is impressive. I don't care. Even really at what age?
Yeah.
It's impressive for a major leaguer.
How many miles per hour was sluggers?
30.
Oh, yeah, 30.
What? Yeah, like very, very slow. It was
You know what the slow speed is, Dave?
I would get something like that. Yeah.
I mean
We were-
that
You wouldn't have
looked
gotten
like
hurt if you were in the. You would have gotten hit and you would have been like fine.
The last time I was at a place that had a speed pitch, I just like throw it like that, because I'm not trying to like rip my shoulder out, and that was like how fast that ball was, and it was like 30 something.
Yeah.
So, nothing too much to be too impressed about. The fact that he was taking cuts 70 miles an hour faster than us is very funny. So we went to the Cubs game. Wrigley's awesome. Wrigley's a great spot.
I have a bone to pick with Wrigley, and I'm gonna. It's gonna be my video later too, so you're gonna hear it twice. But the number one important thing in a baseball park to me.
This is a little bit of an obscure thing, I'll be honest.
You really?
I think so, but keep going.
So my
To be like the number one thing, like I don't know.
I think it's the number one thing is the ability to bop around. Right? Like when I'm particularly like a June game, particularly with two teams I don't give a fuck about.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to sit in my seat the whole game. I want to go watch a game from this angle.
I go to like 30 White Sox games a year, and I want that at White Sox games.
Yeah. I want
I'm bopping around, saying what's up to people.
can't do that
shaking
at Wrigley at all.
Yeah, no.
There's nowhere like
But when you do it, so when you say that, because you can like physically just walk around and stand in an
But
aisle.
there really aren't-
you
there's no
want-
standing
you want, like,
room.
a little walk up.
At
bar.
Wrigley, you can't really do that,
Want
no.
a
Yeah.
stand up like a concourse or whatever. Right?
it's not even like just standing room. Like there wasn't standing room.
Right. There's only like aisles.
Yeah,
and-
like
and-
behind
yeah.
Fenway. So behind the home plate at Fenway, there's standing room and there's a bar. In left field at Fenway, not on the monster, like just like left field, third base line, left field. There's a bar with like high top tables. Right field, there's a bar on the more first base line. There's a bar with standing room, and you kind of just grab a beer and you hang out and you watch the game from a different angle, see it from a different
I feel like most
from a different
of
perspective.
The modern game stadiums have in the outfield like a concourse where there's concessions and
Yeah,
maybe-
Fenway's not
maybe-
even like that. Fenway's just
Right.
like
'Cause that's where I think you can get a lot of that standing room. But I think to be like behind home plate and along the baselines and have like, I just think every stadium now is going to be those are going to be seats that we're going to sell as opposed to just spots for people to stand.
I mean, the if Wrigley wasn't as bad, Wrigley even like there is like I think it's like a handicap seating section where we were behind home plate.
yes.
There were no handicap people there last night. So we turned it into our own standing room. But even
I do that all the time.
Mentally
Even-
handicapped spot.
You're
right
gonna
here.
get shit on for that, but I do that all the time too.
what?
I don't think. I mean, if there's no handicap people
Yeah,
there,
if
it's
there's nobody there,
standing.
then it's fine.
Yeah,
And
I
it
mean,
was
we
like
were
the
just
sixth inning. There was no handicap people.
we stood there for 2 outs. I think it wasn't a huge thing. But even in that, like the and I know you can't redo the construction, but the ceiling was so low that you can't really
Yeah,
see the
you can't
game.
see. Yeah, you can't see.
Like
You can
standing
only see
there,
like
so-
the infield,
Anything to
probably.
the
Yeah.
outside is
Right.
probably-
Yeah.
What's the stadium? What's it? Comerica? No, not anymore.
No,
right?
it's a guaranteed rate. Right?
Yeah, I just call it Sox
Guaranteed
Park.
rate? Ugh,
Yeah, it's all.
that-
Wrigley
out of
Wrigley
all- I
used
mean,
to
all
be
those
like
games suck.
awesome because it was such a shithole, and all the bars. Now it's just like a giant Walmart.
Yeah.
It's so corporate now.
Yeah.
Like,
Dude, I said that last night with fucking and I know it sounds disingenuous or kind of hypocritical coming from me, and because we sell advertisements and things like that, but like a play at the plate was sponsored.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
crazy.
It was like
Yeah.
it's like he's safe at home by Granger or something like
Yeah.
I don't know, lawnmower company or whatever.
that
Like
was
how
wild.
often is that even? It was a play at the plate, and that's what was sponsored. Like how often does that happen a year?
That's like 3 times a year. Wait, what, guaranteed rate?
guaranteed
park,
rate field. It's fine. You can tailgate there, so we throw like
That is
bash.
cool.
That's sick.
Yeah,
I-
there's
I-
only
I
a
think-
handful of baseball stadiums you can tailgate.
I know that obviously you can't tailgate because it's 100 or 81 games a year, and that'd be crazy. But I think tailgating should become a lot more. A part
Dude,
of
it's
baseball.
it's Saturday
we
night. If
started
they have
to
a
do it a
home
little
game,
bit.
I'm there at like 2:00.
Yeah, that's cool.
And then
But-
by the time you get into the stadium, you can't even say your own name. You're not spending any money in there. It's awesome.
Yeah, 7 Line does like the tailgate, and when we do Barstool at the ballpark, we'll hit that, and then ours starts an hour early, so like you're getting that early experience.
Mhm.
But like that, I think would make baseball like why
More
the
it's-
reason why
yeah.
football is so popular is there's a bunch
It's-
of
it's-
reasons,
it's
but
the
a lot of it is
experience.
they turn it
Yes.
into a party.
Yes, yes.
It's the tailgating,
Yes.
it's booze, it's buffalo wings. It's the bar. It is fantasy. All that baseball. Like I mean, yesterday, and I like baseball, and I've always been more of a Mets fan than a baseball fan. But I was like, I don't give a fuck about this. And-
Yeah, you guys probably
and
bounced,
it-
right?
Yeah, I mean, we left early, but even in the beginning of it, it's just like, who's up? I don't really. Whatever.
It was-
dude.
it-
fly ball, whatever, dude.
I think we left in like the 5th or 6th. I mean, it was a bloodbath. It was a final 19-3.
Was it that bad?
Last night?
Holy
Yeah.
shit.
They got beat that bad again.
Yeah, it was,
I just put 250 on the Padres again because the Cubs are like that
The
bad.
Cubs,
right now.
It was-
the Cubs jumped out to a 3 or 4-0 lead, and then
No,
the
the
just blew
Padres
it.
went up 2-0 first.
Padres did?
Remember in the first inning?
Oh yeah. But the Cubs put up a few, and then they must have got
The
their
dude the
dick
Cubs are starting tonight is giving up 9 bombs in 16 innings, I think it was. Yeah.
Bro, Peterson pitched.
Yeah, it's
I
nice
emptied
last
the
night.
account
5
on it.
yesterday.
Wow. I mean we left. That means they packed it on even after they
Yeah,
left.
yeah. I think we left. They had maybe 7. Somewhere between 7 and 10.
Right.
And
we wanted to leave. Jackie was kicking and screaming. She wanted to stay. It was like
I like that. I hate leaving early.
no,
Ryan's the
totally
leave
joking.
early guy.
Jackie
It'll be
had
like the
no
5th
fucking-
inning, a 2-2 nail biter, and like pitcher's duel, great game. It'll be like, all right, let's get out of here. I'm like, no.
but
He's done it before, and I've just had to watch baseball games alone. It's impossible.
the Wrigley. It didn't. I would say come the 4th, 5th inning, it came alive. We said,
Yeah,
but
because it
like
also filled in.
the first 3 were fucking.
I said it felt like being at a game inside of a movie.
Yes.
Like a movie
Yes.
baseball game where it's like, no.
No,
there's
that-
one
like-
guy who just kept yelling Wilson Contreras' name. That guy was so annoying.
That guy was tough.
If I was like a drunk hardo, I would have just got up and punched him in the fucking face. I have dreams about things like that where it's like, what would I do if I was a completely outlandish person? I would punch that guy.
Talking about the guy in front of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wilson.
You guys had good seats, though?
Yeah,
thanks,
they
game
were,
time.
like right along the right field line, but like what 10 rows
Yeah,
from the
13
field?
actually. We were
13 rows. I mean, it was really nice.
I had the tickets. I knew we were in row 13.
The only other time I went to we sat in the bleachers for the NLCS when it was Cubs Mets.
That's what you got to do.
That
like,
was the best experience
yeah.
of my life.
Well,
It was-
Mets probably fucking
they did.
destroyed
They swept
them,
them.
right?
Yeah, they
yeah,
swept them
yeah.
that
They
series.
swept them that series.
So
Fucking
it was
Royals.
me, Dan, and Dave. One of Dave's funniest bits that he's ever done. He wore all of the
Yeah,
Mets and
I
Cubs
remember that.
shirts.
That's
Remember
when I
this?
met you.
So I had like 10 Mets shirts out. Dan had like 20 Cubs shirts out. So he put on Mets, Cubs, Mets, Cubs, Mets, Cubs, Mets, Cubs, Mets, Cubs.
This is
And every
2015,
time-
right?
Yes. Every time that the Mets scored a run, he's got a Mets shirt on. He's like, "Yeah, let's go Mets!" The Cubs take the lead, pulls it off. He's in a Cubs shirt, so he walked in like the fucking Marshmallow Man. And there was enough of a back and forth in that game, I think, or he started doing it for like big strikeouts and big outs and stuff. And he went through like all the shirts, and so it like I'm pretty sure the Mets did handily win. So for the most part, it was like Dan being miserable, but it was funny Dave being like, "Fuck you."
He was
like,
rubbing
Cubs
it in
rule,
at the
and
bar
then flipping.
beforehand.
Yeah,
Big-
yeah.
or,
Because at that
Dave
point,
was.
I think we
It
were
was-
already up 2-0.
It was 2 or 3. That's when I met you. I got a kind of funny story about that. So that was like
Yeah, I went to that like beer hall and met you guys first, right?
right. So I was working like my old office job at the time, and I was broke as fuck. I just gave up the whole coaching baseball thing, and I was like trying to transition into like being a normal human. And I walked literally from like where we are almost all the way to Wrigley to not spend money on an Uber because I was so broke. I met my friend up there who was with 2 girls I went to high school with, the 2 hottest girls that I grew up with. I'm still friends with them and everything. And I walked into the bar with just those 2, and your jaw went like, what are they doing with this midget, you know? And I'm like, I've known them 20 years or so. But then you guys left in, and Scott Darling was there, and it was just like me, Scott, and those 2, and then we just like bounced around. But I like walked 4 miles to get there because I didn't have any money. I'm like, I can't spend $15 on an Uber.
Yeah, man. I mean, I know that life. I'm almost happy. Like
soaked in
Ubers
sweat.
were not really, it was not around when I was really boozing, so it's just cabs. But even still, it was like, should we walk 40 blocks?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's fuck it. Let's do it.
I also did enjoy the game. I was just worried about the podcast, but I felt like I was enjoying
Did
the whole
the
time.
podcast
I
go
was
out
very worried
smoothly?
about getting the podcast done. Yeah, did it.
Which I got it out
Good girl. Good job.
on time. Completely, everything.
Did you consider the time zone change?
Yeah. No.
For sure not. For sure not. Did you know that there was a time? Did you know that there was a time zone change?
I knew that
Until
there was
right
a
now?
time zone
You did,
change,
yeah.
but I didn't already.
To be fair,
right that second, I did not realize I
Unless
got
you
it.
travel a lot and you're always taking into consideration, you just.
I was so proud of myself too. Yeah, I just.
No, it was.
Dude, she goes. Yeah.
Why didn't you tell? Yeah. Okay. Thank you for not telling me before. Actually, that was. I hate my least favorite mornings are when Nick calls me and goes, "Where's the podcast?"
4:30 in the morning.
Wait, I just want to say this 1 second. Okay, so there was one time when I got the podcast out and I decided to take like a little nap or whatever, because I was still editing.
napsies.
I still had more to upload.
Well,
but
yeah, you also you do edit it till 3 or 4 in the morning. Right?
Yeah. But this one was done. It was a long story, but it was done. But I just needed to. But normally I do, and so I was just tired. But it never goes well when I take a nap. No. Anyways, so I woke up way past my alarm. It's 4:30. The podcast is supposed to go out at 4, and I was like, whatever, it's fine. Nick isn't gonna figure this out. Nobody's gonna figure this out. Nobody's gonna tweet. But in the back of my head, I was like, Nick always catches everything. Nick always knows. Whatever. But I was like, it's fine. We're fine. He's not going to figure it out. We're fine. No, this was 4:15. Nick texts me at 4:20 saying, "Where's the podcast?" I go, fuck! And I wake up
Do you
all
set
my
an alarm every day
roommates.
to check?
No, I just happen to wake up that
He
day.
just
that
knows
sucks.
every single time. It's
There
so
were no
annoying.
notifications, and I did have a tweet already.
Yeah.
Anyways, I got it out at 4:30, but it was I was just like, how does he know every time?
I think having the podcast up at 4:30 in the morning is
You're
acceptable.
okay.
No, I know, but it's.
But it's funny because there is, some guy working the night shift who's like, I'm
Yeah,
usually listening
yeah.
right now. Where the fuck is it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So.
no. I told Jackie the other day it's good that we're just getting all of the mistakes out now. She's just doing all of the mistakes.
Just, I could make a lot more mistakes. If you want me to make more mistakes? I can
Do
make a
not
lot more
tempt
mistakes.
me.
Oh no, there's more mistakes to be made.
Yeah. I mean, you'll
No,
always
don't say
be
that.
Plenty
making
of them.
You'll always, anytime you get older and your responsibility changes or you get a new job or whatever, anytime you start something new, you got to get through all the kinks. But the
I also got
common
stuck.
sense type things that apply to everything in life, getting through those when you're young and dumb, it's good. Get it out. It's almost similar to being single and fucking around and sleeping with people, and then you're like, okay, now I can settle down. This is all right, I've done all of the dumb shit. I'm ready to be a professional.
I also
now.
have to stop owning up to the dumb. I don't have to tell you guys about everything.
No, you do.
No,
you
well,
don't
you don't
have to tell us
on
off
yourself,
camera,
but,
they're funny stories on camera.
Well, yeah, that's true too. And if you get caught, you get caught. But you don't have to just be like, hey, I put it out half an hour late.
Yeah.
But I do have to give Jackie some serious props, because I think it was when you were doing dog walk the other day. We are kind of just hanging out in the lounge area of Barstool, Chicago, and Jackie was on the phone with our intern, and I'll tell you, she was the business bitch.
Yeah?
She was,
Running shit?
She was she was pushing him around. She was explaining. I was just listening to her. I was like, that's a good boss right there. That's a good. She's
Thank
doing a
you.
good job.
Well, that.
Thank you.
Oh! Jackie likes to flaunt her authority over someone. No fucking kidding. She must be loving that. There was a well, I actually never questioned it, but I think there was some thought in our intern's head that he was going to come in and like bust Jackie's balls and like push her around, even though he's the new guy. And she put an end to that quick fast. That
Young
was,
cocky kid.
yeah.
Probably.
Not really.
I mean, I feel like you were kind of like, shut the fuck up,
Yeah.
right? Weren't you like, no, like get the fuck out of here?
Kind of. But yeah.
Yeah, that's so he's making those mistakes right now too, like coming in thinking like, oh, I'll just like joke around with everybody like they do. It's like, no, nope, that's not how it worked yet.
Gotta make mistakes.
So now you're officially like, you're my, I'm your boss.
I guess.
I hate the. Oh no, that's not gonna be a good call.
What is it?
That is, I have not paid for my car this month. That's what that is. I am just realizing that I never set up like the automatic pay.
Is it new?
Yep. So it's like, oh, it's like the first
Might
month.
get repoed. No, you'll
Honestly,
Imagine you go home and your car's been
probably
repoed.
like sure.
That'd be fucking hilarious.
Honestly, take it, man. I'm so distraught.
You go
right
home
now.
to move out of your apartment, but
I
your
know.
car's been repoed.
So on the inside, I'm holding it together for this fucking trip, and I'm gonna get through this show. I'm gonna go home on Sunday and do Father's Day shit, and then I'm going to cry. I'm going to just break down and cry.
Why do you gotta move though?
Yeah, fuck you, man.
His reactions. Oh.
My landlord is selling the building, so.
So you're out. That sucks.
And what extra sucks is I know him. And, like, if it was, like, a regular-ass landlord in New York City, I'd probably be like, no. Or, like, you have to, like, extend me some months or whatever. But he's, like, a great family friend of mine. And he's like, you know, the market is wild right now, and it might not ever get this high again. I got to do what's right for me and my family. I'm like, of course I understand. But and I knew this was potentially happening, but all I wanted to do was make it to the end of the year because that's finally the equity. So I was like, I'm in this shitty apartment. I've been in it for years. Let me do eight more months.
6-month lease somewhere.
And then, yeah, but I just don't want to have to move twice. I wanted
Yeah.
to, like, get the nice apartment or house or whatever.
It sucks, man.
And be set. And now, I have so much shit. And it's just a disaster.
I've been seeing a lot of TikToks about people living in their cars, which is probably not a good time to bring it up because your car might get taken away too. But so sorry.
What kind of cars are they like? They're like Teslas,
No, it's
right?
like
I've
no,
seen that TikTok
like
where-
sedans, like. But it's. I'm just saying.
What if I
They're
live
like,
out of my
I'm
car?
homeless, but I'm not poor. I just am without home, and they
choosing
make
to
it
be-
work.
I'll say this: you got to give it up for millennials and Gen Z. Say what you will
They
about
label
them,
everything.
but we can rebrand like
Yeah.
a motherfucker, dude.
Yeah, this is a conscious unhousing.
Yeah.
That's what I choose to not live in a house.
I'm doing great in my Toyota Corolla. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, she's like, I could buy Starbucks every day because, like, I just, like, I don't.
Oh.
have to
Maybe
pay for rent.
there's something to that avocado toast thing after all.
I'm gonna dread this. It's just enough time to be like, I mean, when you move somewhere, I don't even unpack shit for the first like year.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, I got boxes everywhere.
I've been in my apartment for 2 years. I got one whole room that's just unused.
Yeah.
So I think I gotta move in with my parents. You watching, Mom? My parents.
I'd rather
apartment is,
be
like-
homeless.
My parents.
You'd rather be
Would
homeless?
you?
Dude,
See,
I love
don't, like,
living.
I can't. I don't think I can live with my parents because the apartment is like designed for 2 people and really no more. But if they had a house or a space, like I
could
kick
suck it
it with
up.
my family all the time.
Not only like yes, I like hanging out with my parents, but even more than that, like fridge is always stocked. Not that I like worry about buying on-demand stuff in my own apartment, but like
No,
that
but someone's
shit's
doing
free.
it for you.
Yeah.
It's magic.
like
It just refills itself. It's like,
yeah.
oh, Mom did that. The only problem I would have is they keep it at like 72, and you know how I feel about the fucking heat. So my hotel room, the best part about hotel rooms is like you make them just fucking freezing cold and you masturbate, right? That's what everybody does. And I get into this one, and it's like 71 degrees. I'm boiling hot. And I go to the thing, and you can only put it down to 68, which is, I've been in hotels that go down into the 50s, and it's like,
Fuck
oh
yeah.
my God, yes. This place, 68. And so I boiled like the first day and night, and then I was like, why don't I just like call and ask? Maybe I'm not doing something right. Maybe I got to push a different button. And they are like, oh, we'll change it for you. I had to haggle with them a little bit. I asked for 64. And they were like, we'll give you 66.
Really?
Yeah. I was
Meet in the
like,
middle.
they were like, yeah, we can change it
What?
for you. What do you want? And I was like, oh, well, let's go. Let's make it, pretty chilly. Let's go 64. And they were like, sir, we can do 66. And I was like, all right, fine. Then Zach goes back to his hotel.
You motherfucker.
What do you mean? It's not my fault.
Well,
It's not like
because-
I said, hey, my friend's gonna be
So
calling you.
I originally,
Hey,
I had
don't
the
do it for
same,
them.
I had the same thought as you, which was like, yeah, I'm hot. When I initially walked into my room, I was like, wow, it's warmer than out in the
Usually
like the
hotels
hallway.
are
Yeah.
icy.
So I was like, okay, but I was like, I'm never gonna cause a fuss about this. I'm not gonna call down, whatever. And then you said all I need to do is call down. They can just change it for me. And I was like, okay, that sounds great. So last night I got back, I had a few drinks, but so I was like, but fuck it, I'm gonna call down and see if I can get my room changed.
Courage to call concierge.
So exactly. So I call down, and she kind of gives me like, yeah, like we'll tell the engineer. And so I was like, okay. And then so I was like, this is just never gonna get fixed. So that's when you said call back down again and be dramatic, and I said okay, I will. So I called down and I was like, I can't sleep. Like this is just not gonna work.
Yeah.
She said, okay, we'll call the engineer. What do you want it set to? I said like 66 would be great because that's like the lowest the thing could go to that I saw. And so from that point, she said, okay, cool, we'll get it done. From that point, I said, you know what, I'm going to take a shower. By the time I get out of the shower, I'll be cool. It'll be great.
Yeah.
I walk out of the shower. I'm butt-ass naked. Decide to lay on my bed, like just on top of the sheets, ass naked.
Wet.
You saucy
No, well,
little
obviously,
minx.
like I got, like I dried off.
Were you shit-faced?
But so I was
I was
not
gonna say,
shit-faced.
you-
I was a little drunk. But so then decided. So I was on Grindr, scrolling Grindr, and I got a call.
you were boned up, bro.
Yeah,
You're in the shower,
like
you're
you said,
starfishing on
like
the
you
bed
said,
naked.
you
This
get
is the
what you
drunkest
do,
story
you
I've
get
ever heard in my
kicking the
life.
other.
you get the apartment cold, and then you jerk off. So that's what I'm telling you. This is what happened.
To be fair, I did
So,
just say that, yeah.
I was like, I'm gonna get these numbers up tonight. So I decided, I was like, if there's a night I'm gonna have someone over, it's gonna be tonight. I then get a call from front desk. They go, so the engineer's saying it won't change. We need to send them up there like soon. I said, okay, like fine. How soon? She goes, well, she's actually out in front of your door right now, but you have the do not disturb sign on, so she didn't want to come in. So immediately I get up. I was like, okay, I have to throw clothes on everything, and I
tuck it up
clearly
in your
look
waistband?
Whatever. What?
You tuck it up
Yeah,
in your waistband?
basically yes. And so I open the thing. She's like, she comes in, tries to fix it. She's in. So I figured it'd take 5 minutes or something. It'd be good to go. Was not the case. She stands in there for 20 minutes. And I sitting on the bed like just a kid with like my legs crossed, and I'm just like,
Dude, when you
So-
have someone in your hotel room, it's so awkward.
it was the most
I got-
awkward because I had like Seinfeld playing, but I had paused it, so it's like kind of on the TV, but not really, and then like whatever, and
Yep.
I'm on my phone trying to talk to people, and it was bad. So then she just goes, yeah, this isn't gonna work. Like she explains some shit, and I'm like, I don't understand this. She goes, you're gonna need to move rooms. I go, you know what?
gonna say, yeah.
I said, you know what? It's fine. I'll just stay in my
Wow.
room for the night.
I-
Well, because she was like, you can change rooms now, because I have shit. Also, when I get into a hotel room, I throw shit everywhere.
Yeah.
I had clothes fucking everywhere.
Yeah.
So I was like, I don't want to pack. I was like, I can just sleep in here tonight. It's fine. She goes, or you can go down to the hotel room, like the front desk early, like emphasized early, and you can get a new room. And I was like, well, that's probably not going to happen either. I feel like I already know I'm going to be hungover in the morning. So she's like, I said, she said, I can go down there. I'll tell them, like, have one ready for you in the morning. I said, sounds good. She goes down there. I get another call from the front desk, and I'm like, motherfucker. And they're like, well, we already have a room for you. It's 2 doors down, whatever, like, pack your stuff. And I said, okay, like, when should I move? She goes, again, the woman's right outside your
now.
door. And I was
She's
like,
like,
what
she
the
can
fuck?
hear you jerking
Yes.
off.
Yeah.
Finish up and
I
move.
immediately had to pack all my shit in, had to move next door, and she was like, oh, yeah, I'm so sorry about this. Brought, like, a couple more people in there to, like, fix everything.
What
This
time
is at,
was this all
It's
at?
at, like, 12:30. So, again, it feels super late to me, and I was like, this sucks. I'm also trying to communicate with people. Like, I'm getting DMs because everyone thinks I'm dating Pavs now, and, like, that's a whole nother thing.
I love Pav's text to the group chat last
Yeah.
night. I don't love
Like
this
this
bit, to
bit.
be honest.
yeah. But so yeah, eventually I have to move into this other room, and then when I woke up this morning, I had no idea where I was because I was like, "This isn't my room," because there's different stuff
Yeah,
moved all
yeah,
around.
yeah.
And I freaked the fuck out. So yeah, that was a fun little escapade at like 1 a.m.
Hey,
Have you seen-
everyone who was surprised to hear that the HVAC engineer is a woman, sexist.
Right? That was crazy. Though. When he said her, I was like, yeah. I'll take it a step further. I thought when he said she came in and it wasn't working, I thought, oh, she's just like a hotel employee, and she's gonna call the guy who is the real HVAC guy to come do it.
You know what? I blame society. You made me this way. I didn't want to picture that as a man, but I did.
I was 100% was a shock to me too. When I went to
Do you remember? I don't know if this is a thing for everybody, but when I was like a kid, when I was young, there was like a riddle about doctors and children. Do you know that one?
Yep.
Where it's like, I can't operate on this.
It's
on
my
this person,
son.
It's my son. Like, how could that be? And the answer was just, it's his mother. Yeah. Like,
You remember that
women
one?
can be doctors too. You know
Like,
what I'm talking about?
yeah.
A
The whole
father and
thing.
son get in a car accident. He ends up in the ER, needs surgery. The doctor says, I can't operate on this. My son. How is that possible?
That was
There's
enough
also-
of a riddle because people like, doctors are men.
Dude, woman doctors and gay people with kids were just unheard of
Not
possibilities.
possible. Literally not possible. That was, I remember like, vividly that riddle, not because it was sexist or whatever, because I was like, oh, that's a good one. Yeah. No one's gonna ever think that a woman
A woman
could be a
doctor?
doctor.
What's next? Woman HVAC engineers?
That is a slept on thing that everybody knows that riddle, and not because it's like
You're
you
right,
know, like
it
wow, that's sexist, because it was just like the riddle of the day. It's like, Jesus Christ. Yeah, but Pavs and Zach have been dating. Have you seen these pictures?
I have not.
All of these pictures.
Are they as
that
good as
Zach-
Ozzie Guillen picture from over there?
That
was here.
Nothing will top that. But maybe you guys should recreate that next. The Ozzie
Oh, no.
Guillen picture is
His response to you later was the funniest thing of the whole.
Ozzie?
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
like,
what did he say?
That's okay. I think it's called an open relationship or something.
Oh, so good, man.
He
I
just
woke up
leaned
that
into
morning.
it.
I woke up the morning after, and I'm up pretty early with the kids, so everybody, you know, all you guys are still hungover and shit. So I was just like waiting for someone to have fun on the internet with this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I started tweeting it, being like, "What is this?" That picture, and the fact that it was from him, tweeted by him. And I guess you just tweet and fucking
Throw your phone away,
tweet,
right?
tweet, just run, and then like you wake up in the morning like, what did I do to myself? I think when his answer was just like, boy, I wish I kept that one in the drafts. Like, yeah, I bet you do. But the Pavs pick is
So yeah, there's two of them.
The first
So
one was
this
like,
one, it's gonna like move over.
that
but-
one
and
is
also-
very. That looks
So
like I'm
it
dating
looks
him,
like
but
I'm soft
but
launching.
I'm like
It's
not
like
trying to
some-
show you who he is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So it's kind of a joke. Also, please don't. I don't know what you're about to swipe on, so I'm a little nervous right now.
Oh, baby. We'll find out. And then the other one was like
It was just. Oh,
at
it's
the
the
ball
next
game or
one.
something
Yeah, it
like
was
that?
the next one. So I said like, oh, he took me on a Cubs date, OMG, but
Yeah.
he happened to like turn his head.
But everyone's like,
as I
oh,
took
Pride
it.
Month.
And so,
So now I think
I've
Pavs
had
has to fuck him.
First of all, multiple people thought that I was real. Like they sent like the little heart emojis and stuff. Like it was crazy. Like good for you or something. And I was like, obviously this isn't real. And then I've had multiple other guys that like I've talked to that like I haven't talked to in a minute, also being like, oh, so like what are you up to like next week and everything. And so basically now I'm gonna keep this playing because apparently it's making other people jealous. So thanks, buddy.
I like watching Pavs during this because
Yo,
it
he
is
hates it.
It is
So
the
that's what I
most
said. Then in
uncomfortable
the-
Italian
in the
Long
group
Island
text,
chuckle you'll
go
ever hear
back.
in your life.
I don't love this bit.
Pavs is like, my dad's gonna see this shit, man. And
Oh, that's the worst.
Can we explain the tallies bit?
What's
is
Italian?
that?
Yeah, yes.
Why would you bring that up?
Because we can take it out.
Why would you do that?
It's funny.
What's the tallies bit?
Yeah, I mean, basically, me and Zach are kind of competing for who can jerk off the most.
Wait, that's happening right now?
I thought as soon as you
That's
said we're
that's happening this week.
This week, every time I jerk off, I send a tally to the group chat.
Why did you?
we are definitely keeping it. As soon as you said competing, I thought you were going to say to see who could hook up more. And
No.
then you just said
No,
to
no.
jerk
Just
off.
fucking pound
That's
it.
what?
Now I'm
Sorry,
really interested.
fucking outing you.
So
on.
what is the
We're not-
tally at?
No, yeah.
What are we at?
Come over here.
Wait. Actually, don't say it yet. What do you think they're at?
Okay.
I think I'm gonna be unimpressed.
Yeah, well Fettelberg can jerk off like 10 times in a day. We've been here since you guys have been here since Sunday? No, because of all your troubles. Travel troubles. You've been here since Monday.
You've been
So
here since
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Yeah, but I was in a hotel on Monday, so
All right, so everyone's had the same amount of hotel time. Let's say like Monday, half of Monday.
Monday.
All day Tuesday, all day Wednesday, and now half of Thursday. So 3 full days,
Okay.
but 4 calendar days, in
If-
a hotel. Because that matters. Even though it's a half a day, as soon as you get to the hotel, you're cranking.
This is a contest, right? So you're actively attempting.
So you're trying, or you're just keeping
This is
track
kind of like
of
something
when
that
you're
I've
doing it.
created that Zach hasn't participated in
No,
yet.
wrong.
but-
I just want to tell everyone when I jerk off.
Guys, like, I'm demolishing him 6-0.
I was gonna say I haven't been setting my tallies, but I was thinking I just counted them up, and it's close to the amount of tallies you've been sending, which is also ridiculous that he'll just send just his tallies with
And
no
when
other.
you say
content.
tally, do you mean like it's a literal slash?
Like
Yeah.
literal, just the line in the text message.
That is great.
And you're not involved in this.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, it's-
Well, I'm thinking like Seinfeld. Elaine was in it.
Yeah.
And Elaine got
Yeah.
numbers.
But this is the
Um,
opposite.
This is the
of
opposite,
Seinfeld.
though.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
like still, you get numbers. You get,
I'm out.
You get odds.
I mean,
Yeah.
if girls were in this one, they would win. You know what I mean? They'd dominate.
Oh, she
Jackie
was.
could
She
get
was
a tally right now in the
disgusted.
bar. You know what I mean? Like,
She was
hide
disgusted.
behind that fucking pole right there, and you get the job done.
Yeah.
So you're not trying. So then like you're not really.
That's the difference.
Well,
is it just like if it happens?
Because if you're
I'll let
trying
you
and
know?
you're not in the high 20s, you're not.
Jesus.
Yeah,
If you're
he's not
trying,
joking.
if you're trying, like if you're, if
Over
it's
3 days, 20 times.
dude, if you're,
That's like
Wait,
impossible.
First of all, it's been 4 days. Tuesday,
It's been-
Tuesday, Wednesday.
it's been-
Oh yeah,
it's
Tuesday,
been
Wednesday.
3 like 24-hour sets.
yeah.
But once you get to like the
Remember how I am
hotel,
with days.
you get to a hotel on Monday afternoon. You can crank like 4 times that night because
Right.
you're excited. So even though it's a half day,
Yeah.
is huge. And then today, like we still have many hours to go, but I don't know what you guys were doing all morning. So it's not
I
really
can tell
about-
you what I did this morning.
early to get ahead.
Wait, to get you said to get head.
That's what I
Wait
thought.
a
I was
minute,
like,
this is taking a-
You're cheating on me, baby?
So wait, so John thinks that you should be in the high 20s, which
If
would,
if you're running this like a fucking contest, dude,
If you're
yeah,
trying.
you gotta push your body to the limit.
right? Are you? And you're not doing that. You're just like, hey, it's the morning. I'm in the shower or whatever. I cranked off. Let me remind everybody. That's what you're doing.
I mean, I stopped sending them because I felt bad for Jackie. I kind of so it's now just
Yeah, I
like
was gonna say maybe we should just have the guys.
Yeah,
on this one.
yeah.
I felt bad having my female coworker on my jerk off text chain.
Jackie wasn't.
Jackie's
Jackie
gonna
didn't love
sue
it.
this place one day. Walk away with millions.
That's how.
Okay,
it's
so
yeah.
John says it should be high 20s. What would
20.
you-
I'll change. I'll alter it to 20s.
What would you say?
Just like a casual.
4 days? 4? Like at most?
You're
For
in
me?
a-
If you're
in a
trying.
If I'm
contest.
trying,
I've done it 3 times today.
I've jerked it twice since I've been here. Like if I were trying, I think I could maybe get 8. Maybe.
You
That's
maybe
like a
be at
big
8 in
maybe.
4 days.
3 days? Or 4 days?
4 days, twice a day.
is
Yeah.
a hard thing for you to do.
Fuck yeah, it is.
You got that low T, dog.
Bro,
you gotta
I
get
guess.
you gotta get some Roman in your life. I mean, that's I'm not gonna be fucking Barry Bonds over here, 762 or whatever. But I think if I was really trying, I could do probably 4 a day. Is a reasonable thing I could try.
He
But-
just
but-
looked at you in disgust.
You know what
right
the
there.
thing? I know. The thing is, the 4th, it's really not, because here's the problem. It doesn't really fully reset every day. It does, but your 4th is way different than your 8th, is way different than your 12th, and way different than your 16th. You know what I mean? If it truly reset and you're back to normal, but by the time I'm on 7 and 8, shit's starting to hurt almost.
Yeah.
Are you going 20 dry?
Yeah. Have you used that lotion, that body lotion? It fucking stinks. It stinks, dude. I used it.
I was like, yeah, I'm in a jerk off contest, dude. Of course I've used
Dude,
the lotion.
I didn't use it to jerk off. I used it to put on my body. I put it on my left arm my first day here, and I was like, "This is disgusting."
That was
And I
so
put
funny.
it-
The
Funny the way-
hotel?
Yeah,
That shit always sucks.
it's so
Yeah,
bad,
it's all cheap.
dude.
It's free shit.
It's
The way-
like all the
way you-
same thing. I think the conditioner and the
I
hand
was gonna
lotion
say,
is like the
well,
same
no,
thing.
because I have used the conditioner, and that worked just fine. So, the idea that like your dick is not phased by 20 sessions is kind of crazy.
Nah.
Do you think you have calluses?
No, I don't think so.
Do you think it's like hardened, like
I think it's because
weathered?
I have such baby
I feel
soft
like
hands. I don't.
that helps. Those little
Yeah.
soft little paws of yours.
But a vagina is tougher than my hands.
I feel like your dick.
It's a blackout tour in West Virginia, dude.
Yeah, for real. Your dick has seen some shit. I feel like your dick has the skin of like an old fisherman's face. Like he's been to salt water.
It's
and
fucking,
the sun, and
God.
the wind. Your dick is like wind chap.
Wait, no, I can't think of his name. What was this? Who's his fucking name? The old Tigers coach. Jim Leland. Yeah.
Your dick looks like Jim Leland's face, bro. I was gonna say Ernest Hemingway. Your dick reminds me of Ernest Hemingway's face. That is a very funny. But yeah, you have those supple, soft little bear paws, little fat kitten paws. Kitten
Yeah,
paws.
that's a good noise. That was good.
That was pretty good, man.
You know what I learned? Because I actually looked up shit about kitten purrs because you did so poorly. Spoiler alert for a future
Well,
dog
you're
walk
gonna get in
draft.
trouble by the commissioner.
Oh yeah, no, we gotta cut that.
Is that really? That big
Yeah.
a deal?
I don't care. I don't care.
I think you cut that. I think you're gonna find you might not get invited to the Bad Sounds if you don't cut that. I think you cut that.
Fuck you guys. Did you know that kitten purrs can heal your bones?
What?
Yeah. See,
Talk to me.
I would have gone with that.
That
defense,
sounds
right?
that sounds like no.
Wait, how?
Yeah, I thought that too, like made up. And it's not like, you break your bones and if a kitten purrs, it like heals totally. But it has some sort of healing, like it
Like the
draws
brown
blood
noise
to
kinda.
you. What?
The brown noise.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if that has healing powers.
It's but
it
it's like
maybe
a sound
comforts you.
that like makes you do
I think
something.
this is something like if it's like on your body or whatever, it like draws blood to the area and blah 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 blah. But it was better than whatever your defense was.
It's a good noise. That's it.
I mean, the whole room disagreed for a reason. We'll cut
It was
all
on
that.
every single fucking list I googled.
We'll put this out after the dog
Yeah.
walk, but you were wrong.
I don't know.
That's just that's an incorrect opinion if there ever was one. Frog is wrong. Okay, so what's your? We've all given our guesses here. What's your number?
Should I reveal at the end of the week?
I mean, I feel for the viewers. Like, let
I'm
them
going with 4 a day, like you said. So we've
So
been
we're
here
on
3
12?
days, so we're on
Jesus
12. Yeah, 4 a
fucking
day. 2 in the morning. I wake up. It's routine. Wake up. As soon as you wake up, work out, go back, shower. You jerk off, then shower, and then 2 before bed. Like 1 before editing, 1 after editing.
wait. You wake up, jerk off, workout. Come back, jerk off, shower. Edit, jerk off. Jerk off, edit, jerk off.
Get home, jerk off. Edit.
So this is really funny because tonight at like 6 o'clock I'm gonna text Pat like, "What are you doing, bud?" And like then like at 11 o'clock I'm gonna be like, "So how you feeling, Mike?" Like no, everybody knowing exactly, Like,
Funny, I've been sending him the same
if you
text
listen-
all week, actually.
if you listen really closely, you can hear Pav's coming.
Yeah.
And you're at
Wait,
what?
what were you, wait, so what was the total number?
I was gonna say, like, I think I counted up 11 because I mean, I did.
But
the
now
thing is, like, this morning was a hungover morning, so like that was a couple times.
Yeah.
Like,
Fire-
did it, shower,
I
did
thought
it
you were about
again.
to say like I did, so I didn't. Like,
No.
No, of course not. Last night, I mean, I did twice in the hotel room last night after I changed rooms. So, like,
All right, here's the next question.
So now I feel you
where
guys
do
got to
you-
ramp it up now though, because like now you got.
Now
I
it's
mean,
out there.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
now we're gonna talk about it, so we got to know the tallies.
I mean, they got private bathrooms back here. So, like,
where are you coming?
There's a lot of towels at the game.
I still
we were
stick
just
with
talking about that on the radio yesterday with Robbie, right? Because you used the hand towel,
towel guy.
and you were not. That was not comforting.
Well, I just lost it.
But I thought you said it was like not good.
Yeah, it was fine. It was a towel. It was fine. I don't think I said that.
I thought you said something about like the quality of it, where it's like I'll come in a brown paper bag. I don't need it to be like soft.
I think he was talking about just like drying himself off or something. No, wasn't it?
Something about the quality, because I know
don't
Robbie was
remember
like
that.
talking about how it's
rough.
whatever.
They are
Yeah.
rough. No, I stick with tissues, bro.
Yeah.
Still do it here.
That's a mess.
Well, I know. Like,
You know
you
the
get a
worst
couple, you throw it up.
Especially
Oh,
on your
I
belly. You like rub it, like moves it around. Inevitably, this
I
show,
use a ShamWow.
Inevitably, this show devolves into this.
Jackie! Bang, 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 bang. There you go, Jack. And a girl.
Perfect.
Fucking A.
I think that's
Go,
a perfect note to finish
You were
on.
standing there for
It
all
is
of 3
raining.
minutes.
It is
Yeah.
raining off of the edge of that towel because Jackie just spilled like a quart of water
Oh, how much did you knock down? That was like bowling. What do you get, 3?
on top of electrical cords and camera equipment, all that shit. Never change.
How'd you do that?
Never change.
I don't know. I touched it.
Yeah, no, you're right. It wasn't your fault. Yeah, for real. Did you spaz out? Were you a spaz? Did you have a spaz move?
You can't say
I can't say that anymore. No,
I will say that more now.
Bro, that's what I did on,
Yeah.
on the first episode of This Week in Casey Radio. I hatefully looked into the camera. I was like, smash, 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 smash,
Yeah,
smash.
yeah.
And if it ever, I'm going to get Joe Rogan in about 8 years. And we're going to be looking at this, and they're going to be like, is that a montage? They're going to go, no, that was all in a row. That was all one sitting. So, all right, we'll wrap it up on that note, unless there's anything else that people need to get out there. Airing of grievances.
Well, we got the show. We got the show. I guess we also have the meet and greet. If you're watching this now, this is Friday at noon. We are back here at 5:30.
Come
Barstool
on
River
through.
North.
5:30. Free to get in. We'll have drinks and food. We'll be hanging out for a couple hours, and then there's I think 53 tickets left was the final number right now for the last minute purchases. If you want to come see us at Park West Theater, where we'll do our live show. And we'll keep you updated on the tally. Anything you want to tell the people?
Now I need to get these people numbers.
That's it.
All right.
I got nothing.
Oh, real quick. I said this on Twitter. 100% out on deep dish pizza. 100% in on the Italian beefs. I went to Portillo's. Is that a good? Do people like that?
It's like the chain. It's
See, I'm surprised because that did not.
It's like
taste
mid-tier.
That to me is was really good. So if they get better than that, fuck.
Oh yeah, they definitely do. The place that Ed's taking Rome tonight is like. I
What's
go
that
out of my
called?
way. I'll drive out 40 minutes to go get it.
Oh, that's
What?
crazy.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
I mean, so that's not even in the city then.
It's on the outskirts, but yeah,
Is it in the
It's-
address is Chicago?
it's not.
No fucking way.
But it's like it's
why don't
handful
people just
of
say where they
blocks.
are? I can't stand that. It's like, are
It's
you in
where
the
Ed
city or
grew
you're
up.
not? People, I know people who live around me we're in the city. It's like, no, you're not. We're right outside the city. We can still get into the city, but you're not in the city.
It's legit blocks.
If you go 40 minutes out, unless you live in
I'm saying it's
LA, you're
it's
not in the
40
city.
minutes with bad traffic, like rush hour. But
Okay.
right
All
now,
right.
you
All right,
could get
that's
there in 20 maybe, if that.
But what is the town it's in?
It's in Melrose Park.
You're not in Chicago, right?
No, it's close enough though.
That's fine. That's okay. It doesn't
It's on
have
the edge of the
It's
city.
not like a knock on this place, but the beef and just the idea in
deep
general.
dish is like.
It was very bad. I did not like it at all.
Where'd you go?
I don't want to say it. I don't want to bash
you're
people,
right.
But it was one of the known places. I was like, wow, very disappointing. But the beef, I actually
That's
and
what
this
most
one I
people
put cheese on. I think that's the move. I know that's probably not the.
I do
traditional
that
move.
too. I don't
Do
give
you?
a shit. Yeah, fuck that.
I put mozzarella cheese on mine.
cheese on your beef?
Yeah,
Like,
it's like,
shut the fuck up.
It's basically taking cheesesteak and making it a little bit better, with the juice and the sauce and all that shit.
I'd say so.
That's my review of Chicago food. All right, hopefully see you guys on Saturday night if you're coming. See you later tonight if you're at the meet and greet, and then next week on Friday Night Pints. Bye. Make sure you subscribe to KFC Radio on YouTube to get all the video content. Subscribe, comment, like, and make sure you turn on the bell notifications so you know whenever new video content drops.
I want to say something, but the video has to be fast, so that's it.